I did it! So I did finish the Jillian Michaels 30-Day Shred series. It's 30 days or however long it takes you to get from each level. There's 3 levels. They each involve a warm-up, a cool-down, 3 circuits, strength, cardio, abs, repeat 3 times. The actual workout is 20 minutes long, but it takes you about 30 minutes to get through it with the warm-up and the cool-down. And I woke up at 6:30 every morning for 30 days. Actually a little bit, well, there were some days I did skip because of scheduling issues or sickness or whatever, not feeling well and things like that, or just pure laziness. So I did extend it a couple days, but I did 30 days of this and it was pretty cool. She calls it the 3-2-1 interval system, mixing cardio, strength, and abs for extreme weight loss. And she claims that this, combined with a good diet, will get you shredded in 30 days. It says lose up to 20 pounds in 30 days. I don't know about that. I think that has a lot to do with diet, and my diet was not the best, but I am going to share my results. So I did measurements. I did not weigh myself. I don't have a scale just yet. My last scale broke. Anyway, it was old. So on Thursday, May 9th of 2013, my lower pooch area, you know, this like down all up in there. Anyway, that was 31 inches. Today, it is 30 inches. So I lost an inch there. My hips were 39 inches. They're still 39 inches, but I have noticed my butt seems a lot more lifted, which is nice. My legs were 23.5 inches apiece. They both are 23.5 inches apiece, but again, I've noticed some toning. And my waist was 29 inches and I lost an inch, 28. So really I lost most of my weight or inches in my stomach region, which is awesome. My arms toned, my legs are toned. I feel a lot better. I feel really good when I'm active. I don't know, it just sort of gets my day going, and it's only 20 minutes. It's only a half an hour out of my morning, and I can really deal with that. So in terms of my diet, it was not the best. I did consume a lot more alcohol, just keeping it real, than I have like since I moved to Chicago 2 years ago. So I've been partying a lot. It was much needed, so I don't really regret it, but at the same time I know for a fact, you know, comparing my results from last time I did it, where I think I lost like something crazy like 2 inches off my waist, and I had like no alcohol, and I was eating salads for lunch every day, and I mean my diet was just a lot stricter. I have a problem with carbs and sugar. I admit that, but even with my problem, I still lost, you know, an inch on my whole stomach region, which is pretty awesome, and I'm very excited, and I do feel more, I mean, I look more defined, more toned, more, you know, shapely. And I didn't start from a horrible place in the first place, but I mean, I can just see the chisel and definition a lot more. So I mean, I absolutely recommend this DVD. I mean, 20 minutes, like who doesn't have 20 minutes? It is hardcore. It does increase the levels 1 through 3. It does increase, you know, and the moves, it's kind of cool because she gradually sort of makes each move harder through each level. You know, it's just a little bit different, you know. And by the time you get to level 3, you're like, wow, I'm doing like walking push-ups, and you know, leg raises and, you know, burpees and all this stuff, and it's like she sort of like leads you through it, through each level. And so, you know, it's kind of baby steps, which is really nice. And I love the fact that there's a cool down. I do, however, believe that the cool down should be a little bit longer, like, you know, a couple minutes of stretching. Never, like, I don't know, I felt like the cool down was kind of rushed. But you know, I understand they were on timing things, so I always would try to stretch out a little bit longer. But I totally, I don't know, I just recommend it. I think it's like so easy to just wake up and just do it. And you know, or I don't know, maybe you can't wake up at 6:30 or 5:30 or whenever in the morning to do it. You know, maybe that's not something that you're good at. But you know, just like when you get home from work, my thing is like after work, I'm not working out. Like that's just not something I do. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little like mini review of Jillian Michaels and my results and the hard work I put into it. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that I did it. I got this from Target, so go ahead and get yours. Next, where's that DVD? Next, I am going to be doing the 6-week six-pack. I've done this before. I actually did it in reverse order the first time I did it. I want to keep going, and I want to get more tone, and I really want that like killer. I want people to look at me and be like, wow, she works out. Wow, she looks fit. Wow, she takes care of her body. What else do I want to say? Oh yeah, so I'm going to be starting a new challenge for myself, and it's going to have to do with like carbs, like reducing sweets and carbs a little bit. It's going to be a challenge for myself, so whenever I figure out exactly when I want to do it and how I want to do it, I will let you guys know. And if you guys have ever done the 30-day shred, let me know if it worked for you, if you really liked it or not, or if it was too hard or whatever. I use 2-pound weights in my workouts. She recommends at least 3 pounds. So I did like double up on some of the weights at certain moves. But other than that, I really liked it, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. So, all right, bye. I'll see you some definition.